Share my screen. Let me go out of this. Share my screen. Share my screen. Maybe I can share a window.
I've never used. Oh right, there's literally like share feature at the bottom.
This is so good.
We ain't done yet.
Man.
This mustn't register on an emotional level. First, discombobulate. Dazed, discombobulate. Distract target. Discombobulate. Block his blind jab. Discombobulate. Discombobulate. Instantly, discombobulate.
It's so perfect. It's so good.
Man, I could watch shitty videos like that all day long.
Man, that's making me sweat. It's so because I just watched the movie now, so it's like on topic.
Mate, there's some like Harry Potter videos that are like that, and it just makes it impossible to watch the films again. Because like, I haven't seen the films like all the way through since I was like 15, but I've seen all these like new videos recently.
Really? I haven't seen them.
You haven't seen them at all?
No.
Oh, okay.
Give me can you send me one, or can you give me like?
Yeah,
I can Young Jamie, pull that up.
Young Jamie, pull that up. Okay. Let's go.
Oh, I don't want to quit. I almost quit. Shit.
Good job.
I really like Harry Potter. It's good.
Oh, I thought you said
the new ones. The new ones, I'm not too sure about, but I mean, it's good to watch. But like, I think the first ones. Maybe it's.
Sure, you just said you never saw it.
I haven't seen these videos that you're sending me.
Okay. All right. Don't blame me when you're fucking hooked. I've sent one to you.
All right. On Messenger?
Yeah. Oh shit! I forgot. I sent on here as well.
Grant. All right. I have it.
Good productive start to the chat. That's what I like to see.
All right, I have it. Oh, it's 13 minutes long. Holy shit! Oh, there.
Right, don't watch all of that. Don't watch all of that.
There's a lot of clips. Is it worth watching during the live stream? It could be. All right, we're gonna do it.
We've already set the trend now.
Yeah. Okay. Share.
For the one person watching, I don't.
that watched for a second. I'm sure there's gonna be 10.
Watching.
There's gonna be 10 afterwards.
Yeah, I'll click it a few times. You can click it times. That's 6 views.
Yeah, thanks, man. All right, let's see. No one likes Harry Potter.
This is God. This is me 17 again.
Jay Clayton presents.
Absolute trash.
Potter is an idiot.
I agree.
Potter is a piece of meat.
I agree.
Oh my God.
Monster.
I agree.
Potter is a fucking piece of shit.
I agree.
Potter is unworthy to study magic.
I agree.
What do you suggest, Minerva?
What is this?
You must be the one to kill Harry.
Mr. Potter will be begging for death.
Alistair.
You must be the one to come inside him.
Let him know them.
So when the time comes, I must slaughter the boy.
Oh man.
That could be a good one to pause it out if you don't want to watch 30 minutes, but the rest is just as horrendous.
I can tell the vibe. Oh my God.
It's like it's such a weird thing, and the guy who makes them is quite normal. Like I've seen him do a few live streams. He's just like a normal guy who just edits these videos, but the subject matter is just like so terrible.
Oh, I could have had them. I could have had the screen layout differently. Oh, so we could have had our faces in it. Oh, shit. Missed opportunity. We'll do it next time. If we can think of a video, we'll do it next time.
Producer, cite the producer.
Jamie. I need a Jamie. I was thinking, if I make my new videos, I'd like to have someone else edit them. I told my brother, I told my roommate, I told someone else. They're like, why don't you edit them? I've edited about like 120 videos of mine. They're pretty dog shit. Like, I know how to edit, but I don't have that spark. I don't have that creativity. Like, it's just not my thing.
What do you use to edit?
So for these videos that I made, it would be like, I might add, so there's this website called Pexels, and they have like free to use videos and photographs. So if I'm talking about travels, I might have like a travel video just inserted, or so if I'm writing about journaling, I might have someone writing down something, and that was mainly it. Or like a bit of music in the beginning and the end, a bit of text here and there. A zoom in and a zoom out. That was actually, I listed everything that I did.
Yeah.
But it's all the same. I don't feel like it's anything creative. I don't think it's anything inspiring. Wow. So I think I'd like to have someone else edit my videos, and I would just pay them. So, because like editing videos, even a 5-minute video can take up to 3 hours, up to 4 hours sometimes.
Really?
So, because like editing would be the audio editing, see if it's clear or not. Sometimes it peaks, so you have to bring down the audio level, the dB, the color saturation, and maybe it's too dark in some places, so you bring up the color. Maybe it's too white, so you bring down the color. Make the skin tones look warmer or whatever. So that's the color, and then it's the video editing and whatever, splicing of videos. Like one of my friends, James, he's a dating coach. He pays someone like £6 per video. So he just records it. Yeah, well, he paid. Now he has someone else. Someone else is making like really good content for him. Yeah. But he would just make a video on his camera or whatever, and then just do a stupid face or whatever for a thumbnail, send it to his editor, and he posts his videos. So it's just record, and then it's going to be posted and edited for him. So I thought that's pretty, like, delegation is such a beautiful thing. It's I guess it's the laziness in me, you know. If I'm making money, then it's delegation. If I'm lazy, if I'm not making money, it's laziness. So that's the problem.
Mate, I would have a go and try and help you out. I've edited one video in my life, and it's a chess video, which is on my YouTube channel.
Fuck's sake. Of course it is. You're substantially better than me at chess. It's mind-blowing.
That's out of the question, unfortunately.
You annihilated me at chess. But I actually think I was good at chess. You know, I have like 2 or 3 trophies for chess that I got from school, and I bet everyone. Well, not everyone. There's 2 people that I couldn't beat. Oh fuck! I have a hole in these pants. They're my best pants. Fuck. And aside from that, you annihilated me in chess. It was ridiculous.
I did say I'd teach you chess, so we can always bring that back if you want.
Chess.com. Do you want to? Right now, it will be a 5-minute game.
Nah, we can do that another time for sure, though.
So, story time.
Is there a direction for this conversation, or is it going to go? I was going to ask you. Have you thought of any other ways that you're going to make money, or are you trying to like look at doing this dating coaching?
I forgot there has to be like a naked scene, doesn't there? Oh shit! Would that fuck me over?
I mean, you don't have to. Views. I don't need the spotlight.
That's for the thumbnail. That's for the thumbnail. It has to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'll do a proper one. I'll do some like push-ups so I get like my pecs out.
Oh yeah,
that look terrible.
For sure. Yeah, give me 2 minutes.
Yeah, let me do a few push-ups.
Come on.
What direction did you imagine this going in? I was
Well,
thinking about like the
I
stories that
kind
we
of
were talking about.
yeah. I mean, I called you originally to ask you about like how like what ways you're thinking of to make money. To be fair,
Ah, right,
I
right,
love
right.
talking about things and never doing it. That's one of my favorite hobbies.
It's so satisfying.
And
A business
it's
advice,
brilliant.
like it feels like you're going somewhere
Yeah.
and you don't do anything.
I just found this brilliant channel for procrastination, and it was like how to become top 1% of men. And it's like
Excellent.
step one, don't procrastinate. Okay, next video.
Yeah, let's watch the next video of this.
Next
I
video.
actually
It's
wrote
like,
everything down. I have it. One sec.
oh, he's gone.
It's not in my bag. It's in here. So this is how I plan to make money.
Holy shit. Okay. You've been fucking doing work.
I did some research. So I have multiple ways. I even have I hope I didn't write some sensitive stuff in it, because I have a Word document on money. And so, okay, so you have to catch their attention and that make a brand, and your brand is how people perceive you and whatever. So I was writing down a bunch of stuff. So basically, to get more viewers, you have to catch their attention. So like clickbait and stuff like that. You have to have a brand. My brand is authenticity and communication. I don't know. Some people said I'm good at communicating. I don't know, but that's how they see me. You said authenticity.
Yeah.
My brother said friendly. I don't know how much I trust him, but I guess he said friendly.
Untrustworthy.
I don't know. I feel like he might have said that, so he makes me think that I am. I don't know. I guess I'll just. So one of the ways was like coaching online, 6-week program, one call every Sunday, support and accountability. See where they are. See where they're at. See where they want to go. I'm the bridge from where they are to where they want to go, and then that would be, I don't know, $500, €500. I'm not dollars. I'm euro. For 6 weeks, which is reasonable, in my opinion. And then if it's in person, I'm thinking about 2K, because I'll be flying to Ireland or I'll be flying to London to like help them out in person. So the plane ticket, the place to stay, and all that stuff, it'll be coming out of my pocket. So I was thinking about 2K for like in-person training. And someone else mentioned, how about what if you make like exclusive videos? Maybe that was you. I forget.
Yeah.
So videos, yeah, we talked about this. So videos that are more R-rated or whatever, that dive deeper into certain topics, and that wouldn't be on YouTube. You need a subscription or you need to pay, and perhaps after they watch the videos, we can have like a consultation about it. So that was another way of making money from this, from teaching game, from teaching how to date the types of women that you want to potentially marry. I think that's basically it. It was coaching, mostly coaching,
Yeah.
because I love to teach. I love to talk and I love to teach. So it was mostly coaching.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, mate. $2,000 is, I was gonna say, $2,000 is way too cheap. I think if you're flying somewhere, what would you do? Like go for like 2 days? Go for like one night?
I think
How would that work?
I haven't really thought too much about it, but I think maybe like a week, maybe 5 days. Because like no one really, more people go out during the weekend than any other day. But the way I like to approach people is during the day. I'm not really into night game. I'm more comfortable during the day. So I haven't thought that through, like how many days would I do it. But I have thought about renting a room somewhere with like a studio room with a table, some chairs, so we can explain certain, like the theory, and then we do the practice in real life. So the theory would be like the mindsets, what do they have to think about, where are they and where they want to go, and list the things that they can baby step to move towards that direction, and then let's go out and practice this. Let's go out and practice this. So that's how I thought it would go. And like telling them you would want to rent a room next to a cafe or a bar because it's easy. Just if it's a 2-minute walk, it's like from the bar to the room, it's so easy. Just going through all the logistics and stuff. So I thought about it a lot, but not enough. So that's how I was planning on making money from this.
Nice.
And like, it's not a business unless there's no clients.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I think you have a lot of value to add, and I just think like it's just going to take the time to like build it. Because unfortunately, you're probably like me, where you have all these like big ideas, and you think, oh, you know that. I want that to come right now. I want it to come soon.
Tell me yours. What's your business idea that you're ruminating upon?
May I have no clue, but so I basically, we were talking about Hustlers University, weren't we? So I watched a video like of some guy like explaining if it was worth doing, and he was like, yeah, it's worth it. And he said like one of the courses he did, which is copywriting. I don't know if you've heard of that.
Yeah, we covered that in college.
Yeah, so I literally just Googled it, and I was like, well, if he's paying for that, I could just like find a course online for free. So I just Googled it on YouTube. Yeah. This guy made like a 40-minute video on how to do it.
Nice.
And it was really good actually. And it was like all these practical tips for like improving your writing skills, how to like learn, basically just looking at like, for example, like people who have emailed you marketing, look at how they're doing it and how they're trying to get you to like click on a product, for example.
Well, so, I thought you were talking about copywriting, and now you're talking about marketing. I missed the link.
Copywriting is marketing, yeah.
I thought when you like copyright something, and then when someone copyrights something and then you use it, but then you get copyright striked. I was thinking about that, but no, I guess I was wrong.
WRITING, copywriting, like that.
Okay.
So it's basically like,
writing. Okay, I see.
It's basically the definition is like writing intended to like call people to action. So it'd be like
okay.
I don't know.
I totally forgot because I was thinking about copyrights. When you copyright a product.
It'd be like if you like saw an email, like don't miss out on this like incredible offer now. Click the link below.
I get that every day from like the Tony Robbins stuff. Dean Garciosi or something. Yeah. Like I can bring it up on my phone every day.
But apparently like this is a skill that like people pay for, and I looked on Fiverr. I don't know if you've heard of Fiverr, but it's a place where
it's good.
People are like selling, so many people are selling like copyright skills. So I was like, well, I've got so much time at the minute that I might try and like learn how to do this. So but I don't have any business plans like massively. I feel like I've got so much time that like I just can't waste it, and I need to like use the time to like actually learn something. I feel like I finished university with like actually zero skills.
Bro, I feel the same. Because I'm not going to use it. 3 years down the toilet. Now I know that I don't know. Now I know that I don't want to do that. So I mean, that was useful.
Now I'm finished. I realized I didn't want to do that. Yeah.
That's mad.
But yeah, like.
Fiverr's good.
Yeah. Basically, I want to build something online because I know that in my head that's the future. Whether it's like working a 9-to-5 from your bedroom, or whether that's having like a secondary income, that's something I think I have to do because I just think it just makes sense, doesn't it? I think. Yeah. You've got so much time in your life. Like when you're young, you can either kind of work a week and then pie your weekend, or you can sort of be a bit more proactive and like try and do these things that will give you more value in life. So I'm going to try and do that. Or something like that.
With that, because it's online, more people can see it. More you can give value to more people in one short space of time than if you were doing it in person in reality.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
I looked at the people around me, one of my good friends, Chris, he's a lecturer. He's working 2 university jobs, which are paying him well, but like, I'm like, I would assume that he would have like a huge. His house is good, but it's just, it's not that inspiring to work to the type of freedom that I'm imagining in my mind.
Yeah.
Financial freedom. So I'm realizing now pretty seriously that you can't work yourself to be rich, to like a financially rich and free type of situation. Maybe a few jobs, maybe like a doctor, yes, but most jobs won't. I remember there was this scientist. There was this. Oh, he wasn't a scientist. He was more into like data and whatever. He was on Chris Williamson, and he said, "It's the people that make the most money are usually the entrepreneurs. Those are the investors, but he was talking about entrepreneurs because they don't have a limit to how much they can make. So I was like, that makes sense. But it's also one of the hardest things to do because you have to learn everything, marketing, editing. You have to learn like all trades at once. A job is just one thing. You have to learn all things at once.
Yeah. Such a good point.
But I like that. Like, it's, remember when Peterson said, like, you're all in, this is going to kill you. Why not play the most beautiful game that you can? I like that idea.
You'll have to send me that, actually. I don't know that specific.
No? Oh, you're all in, this is going to kill you. Peterson, you're
Obviously, I agree with it 100%. I've never heard him say it. But like,
Peterson, anything with Jordan Peterson.
100% endorse whatever he said, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Let's watch it together. It's only 5 minutes. Finally, so we can do it like the screen layout, proper screen layout. And then share screen. Few clicks. It's kind of like window, Chrome tab. Okay, cool. Can you hear this too?
You have to say, I'm going to act as if being is good. I'm going to
Can you hear this too?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
act as if truth is the pathway to enlightenment. I'm going to act as if I should pursue the deepest meaning possible in my life. And there's reasons to do none of those. They're real reasons. So it's really a decision. But you can't find out what the consequence of the decision is unless you make the decision.
Oh, fuck.
I have done my best with every single thing I've talked to you guys about. I have done my best to do what Dostoevsky does in his novels, which is I make a proposition and then I spend months or years trying to figure out if I can take the bloody thing apart.
I really hope this is the video.
Because I want to find out. I want to hit it with a hammer and see if it breaks. And what I've been trying to do is to tell you all the things that I've gathered, let's say, or laid out or articulated or discovered over the last 30 years that I have not been able to break with the biggest hammer that I could take to them. And I guess that's the fundamental one, is that I believe that the idea that lurks in these images derives from
Yo, he
very
got a
different
big
cultures.
swastika there.
What was that?
It's the same idea. Life is suffering. Right. Indisputable.
Wait, let me just skip through it because I let me actually go back because I know like it had the thumbnail, you're all
Top
in.
one?
Oh, there it is. Fuck, it was the top one. Damn.
It's the same idea.
I said this exact quote, but we're trying to find
Life
where
is
he says
suffering.
it.
I need to hear the Messiah say it first.
Yeah.
Indisputable. What do you do about that? You voluntarily accept it and then strive to overcome the suffering that's a consequence of that. And
Oh,
you
it's
do
probably
that
here.
for them, and that would be a start. So it's the answer to the problem of humanity is the integrity of the individual. That's the answer. So, and states that are predicated on that realization are healthy.
Oh, no, it's not.
So, and states that aren't.
All right, I
doomed
get the
to-
point. We don't have to find it because
Yeah.
otherwise This is going to drive us insane. But
Fuck's sake.
no, it's
Well,
good
we
part.
saw the quote. We saw.
I
And I know he
always
said it.
think, like, imagine if he was actually your lecturer. Like, you're just learning a bit of psychology, and then he gives you this like incredible life advice, just like halfway through the lecture.
Imagine being like his child. Imagine Michaela Peterson just living with this guy.
Yeah,
Damn.
fucking Michaela Peterson.
Would you date Michaela Peterson?
Yeah, I would. But we'd probably
You
have a child, and then she'd leave me in about a year for a new guy.
Mm.
Mate, she literally, if you look back, I don't know. I think this is during pandemic. I must have been so bored, but she was like, Jordan's in hospital, and she's just like out partying in Romania and
With Tristan.
going
Tate.
with Andrew Tate. Yeah,
Andrew Tate, not Tristan.
Yeah.
Tristan's the brother. That's right.
and then like a year later, she's like married to another guy now or something.
Is she also married now? Oh,
She just recently got re-engaged or something, or remarried. So
nice.
she's not taking her own father's advice. So I'm not impressed.
Yeah. But I remember that Peterson said it's hard to say no marriage, no drugs, like for everyone. You can't have that singular no rule, no abortions, but it's way more complex than that.
Yeah.
I don't know the situation with Michaela and her ex-husband.
I'm only.
But I know-
I have no clue.
I know that he was still helping her with like business stuff, and he was like either a manager or he was
She's
helping.
like personal manager, isn't she?
He was helping in some way, so
Yeah.
he was still in the picture. I don't know how much in the picture he is now, but yikes!
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I don't know. I'm just saying what I heard about like. No, I wouldn't date her. She is attractive though, like 100%.
She's all right, but someone calling me?
That's me. Sorry.
Oh yeah, Mr. Popular. Fuck. Booty calls late at night.
What can I say, bro? Oh shit! Is that the time?
More plates. What was it? More plates.
More dates.
More dates. I haven't watched it, but Joe Rogan talks about it.
Yeah, I used to watch him a lot when I was into my fitness and into my like bodybuilding and into the whole who's on what steroid and who's not on what steroid, and it's interesting. It's very interesting.
I was watching Joe Rogan recently. What was I watching? I just got introduced to Hans Kim, a Asian comedian. He was homeless a couple of months back, and then they brought him into the comedy scene and whatever, and he's just been killing it.
Yeah.
He said this joke: "I don't see race, I smell it." I thought, it was,
Sorry, bro.
especially in the Ubers.
Oh, I messaged the wrong person. That's fine. Sorry, bro.
No worries, no worries. I got the message, but yeah, I like Hans Kim. He's autistic, Asian autistic, and he's really funny.
Mate, is this a recent Joe Rogan?
No, it's it's not a recent Joe Rogan, but he mentioned him, so it's going to be impossible to find. But
Yeah.
I think him, Joe, and someone else went out for a meal or something recently. But
Yeah.
he's under Joe's wing, basically. Hans, this homeless guy, ex-homeless guy,
Yeah.
thankfully. Yeah, fuck. Like the beginning of it, like I now feel like we're on a slowly landing. The beginning of our conversation was so fire.
I don't know. This is my issue. Okay, so like when I have a conversation with someone, I'm not like necessarily like trying to get to a point. I'm just like just chatting. So like, I'm enjoying the conversation we're having because I like Joe Rogan and I'm interested to see like if it's a good podcast, and I like comedians. So maybe like we could definitely try this again and have like a more structured conversation where we don't get distracted by Discombobulated or Harry Potter or fucking Peterson or Michaela Peterson or whatever.
That would be nice.
I
But
mean,
it was still pretty fun.
yeah, no, I have to check it out. I listen to Joe Rogan, but I only listen when like the guest doesn't like excite me. So if I usually see his guest as a comedian that I don't know, I probably won't watch it. But
Same. But if it's like Tim Dillon, you fucking love Tim Dillon. You were watching. How was it? And you watched him live, didn't it?
So good. He came to London. We saw a late show at 9 o'clock, and he did like 40 minutes, I believe, 45 minutes. Really good set. But his ability to podcast and to just riff and to just talk about the news in the most funny way ever, it's incredible. So I watch his YouTube and I subscribe to his Patreon.
Yeah.
And literally I'll watch it in the day it comes out because it's just like the most entertaining thing I can do in my time.
I loved when he was on Joe, and Joe was like, "Do you think they
good.
have more islands?" He's like, "Yeah, like 14." The kids go straight to the furnace, down a slide straight to the furnace.
So there's already a newer and better island out there waiting.
Yeah. Oh, it's so true though. I'm sure it is. Like when you hear that Clinton's like private jets, you know, when he was talking, how was it? What was it like? You know, he was on a private jet with that big pedophile guy who supposedly, killed himself. A lot of what he said was redacted. So Clinton went on his islands multiple times. So when you hear all that type of stuff, it's like, fuck, who is involved? So Clintons, they're all involved. I don't want to say Donald Trump because I'm not too sure.
Yeah, it's a bit of like question with Donald Trump. I think it's definitely possible, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's wild stuff, man. Oh fuck! I'll do the push-ups. 1 sec before we end this.
Have I got to do the same thing?
If you want, join me. Oh yeah, you're way more buff than me. I'm like a skinny bit. I'm a twig.
All right. How long have we got? A minute to do press-ups?
Fucking pumped. So ready. Man, that hurts.
Jesus Christ, I'm knackered. Oh god.
I don't know. Wait. Let's do the one arm.
This could be one of the gayest thing I've ever done.
For the thumbnail. Excellent.
Excellent.
That's it. That's all I needed. That's all I needed.
Jesus Christ. I can't wait for this to come up in my first job interview. Oh, Mr. White, you are extremely jacked, I see, in your famous podcast.
Nice Primark shirt. This one.
One day.
Man, I like this is way better than the structured videos that I used to make.
Oh, it's so much more fun, isn't it? Why fucking bother having a structured conversation where you can just chat absolute shit?
Why did I do that? Like, I recorded a few videos on my phone. I just told you before we started this that after the cemetery, I went out to the city. Man, I need some urgency. Let me go to the cemetery and watch some
I went to a cliff face and I hung off the edge for an hour.
Let me send you a video I made.
Yeah.
I don't think we can show this on the internet. The clip. It's a bit
much. What are you even doing? Jesus, man.
1 sec. It's about 5 seconds though. Okay. I'll send it to you later.
Yeah. Sure.
But yeah, I went to the city center in Lille, and then I was just like, how about I explain how to meet girls and whatever. And so I explained how this has to become part of your personality. You're the type of person to go out and meet girls. And when it becomes part of your personality, then it takes less effort. Like a vegan, it takes almost no effort to say no to meat. Just the same as you would become that type of person who would naturally go and talk to beautiful women. So it has to become part of your personality. one way to do that. I'm out of breath after those fucking. I was like squeezing my chest. Yeah,
Cardiovascular, fucking the running going.
that's right. I bought a bike. So
I know.
I'm like working my legs. I never work. I hate squats. So uncomfortable. I
I
hate
did
them.
legs today actually.
So how do you structure your workout? Is it like, what day is it today? Wednesday. No,
It's
Thursday.
Wednesday. So because I've been doing kickboxing recently, I've just done like I haven't done like a proper structure. But if I was doing a structure, I would do push-pull legs, but I would do push like chest focused, and then a push shoulder focused. So like if I'm doing chest focused, I would do chest press, and if it was shoulder focused, I'd do shoulder press. But then I would do like the same like smaller exercises. So like your side lateral raises, triceps, and
What's a
chest
lat?
raise. Huh?
What's a side lat?
I don't even know if that's the right terminology. Side lateral. It means like obviously your lat is your back, but it means like your shoulder raised like here. So it's like that's like your shoulder width, basically. That sort of exercise.
Right. I never.
And then for legs, you do like leg extensions. I would do leg extensions first, and then hamstrings, and then squats. But it depends what your goals are at the end of the day.
I guess I like my body to be fit, so it's functional. So if I can go on a long jog and not feel like I'm dead, that's nice.
Yeah.
Or if I can hike a hill or a mountain and I don't feel like dying, that's good. So functionally
I
fit.
agree with you. I mean, I literally wanted to be like the biggest human alive for the past like 2 years. I wanted to be a bodybuilder. And
Dude, have you seen that video with the guy who with the huge it's not a dumbbell, it's a barbell, and he's like he has it in the crevice of his elbow, and he's like,
yeah, I've seen that. It's ridiculous.
It's funny.
It's not fucking exercise.
He does it for the difficult. That's why he does it. That was his reason for the difficult. Funny.
But yeah, like now I'm doing kickboxing. It kind of reminds me that like you could be the biggest guy alive, but some like short kid who like is stick thin with the right technique and like they would beat you in a fight. And it's not like that I want to get good at fighting. I don't want to like necessarily start knocking people out. But for me, the confidence, like it does come from like what my training is for, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So like just training to be big, I can't run anywhere.
Yeah.
Like I get heavier, I get out of breath more. Whereas like being slimmer and like more athletic, it's more natural, and you can like you can go for long walks, you can go for long runs. You can
could be good for sex.
Exactly. So, you know what I mean? So you
lay on top of a young boy, easy.
What's that?
Lay on top of a young boy, easy. No problem.
Jesus, man. Yeah.
Who's that guy who did the House of Cards? What's his name again?
Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, Kevin Spacey.
He
hasn't
was
been in the
also
news.
On the island.
Most likely. I wouldn't be surprised.
100% on the island, yeah.
He hasn't been in the news since the whole thing.
Mate, do you know what happened to him? Oh my god. I don't know why people don't know about this, but basically he was charged by 3 different people. And there were like court proceedings that started for these cases. And essentially what happened is that one of them just completely withdrew the case. And then you have to look this up, but 2 of them just died mysteriously of like heart attack.
Bro.
So he was like actually free of all charges for a while. But about a week ago, he was just charged for 3 cases in the UK.
Jesus.
But he'll only be charged if he comes to the UK. So naturally, he'll never return to the UK.
Yeah. And if he does, they accidentally suicide themselves.
What's that?
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
It just makes you think, like, who the fuck is in power? And like, that's too long of a topic. Anyway, I hit midnight. I think we should do this again.
I think we should definitely do this again. We can do it probably a bit longer. We can sort of ramble, and maybe we can structure it a bit better as well.
Yeah, I think we could have like topic points that we want to cover.
There were some good elements for sure.
Yeah, we can explore and expand certain elements.
We need a producer as well. We need to fucking. I
Yeah,
can't be searching up my own videos that I want to show. I need to fucking point to a guy. Like, right,
Absolutely.
you fucking over there. I need this video now. You're gonna get it to me.
We need.
I don't want a cigar. Like, what the fuck? What is the service like?
We could have 3 people in here, so we need a Jamie. We need a young Jamie in here.
Yeah,
editing these on the go.
My brother needs a gig. He's looking for a job.
I can give him a couple of quid
for the Kriss Alex naked show. Yeah.
Anyway, it was lovely to have you, man.
Yeah, good speaking to you, bro. So, hopefully, we'll do this again soon.
Absolutely.